I'm Randy Wembley in for Nicordelai Corte. Plus the push for Martha Reeves, what she wants her fans to do for her. They're the stories that impact our people. Motown singer Martha Reeves is once again calling out around the world, hoping fans will help her secure the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame that was supposed to be hers 2 years ago. But here's to hoping that her many fans, not just here in Detroit, but really around the world, will heed the call. Pitch in and help her get her name on the Walk of Fame, because she certainly deserves it.
And today, Christelle Young explains the rich auntie lifestyle. Now take notes, Randy, okay? A movement where women are choosing a... Raphael Saadiq announces the long-awaited Tony tour. The announcement came by way of IG. Tony out of the Bay Area is a whole big old band that a lot of times doesn't or didn't get the credit as far as all of those wonderful hits that they gave us, especially back in the 90s. That's pretty much a part of a lot of the Soulmates soundtrack.
I couldn't help myself, I'm sorry. The way they're headlining it, it's giving I'm David Ruffin and These Are the Temptation vibes.
Boy, you better come on now.
I'm just saying, the Wall Street Journal also shows more and more middle-aged people and seniors are turning to pot for problems like pain trouble, sleeping, and anxiety. But along with the high comes an increased risk for other problems such as falls, injuries, and confusion. My thing is this, I would find it a little weird if my grandma was smoking the ganja, right? Or granddad was rolling up blunts. That's just me, right? To each their own. But obviously there are some issues when some people are partaking in this. A new study finds more and more doctors are turning to fruits and vegetables to treat certain chronic conditions rather than medications. It's called Prescription Produce. A new survey finds more than 100 programs launched in the U.S. between 2010 and 2020. Supporters say fresh produce can help some forms of diabetes control, elevated cholesterol, and impact blood pressure. Of course, just like when starting a new medication, always consult your doctor and pharmacist before starting a completely new regimen of treatment.
Well, duh.
That's what I was saying. Listen, so in other news, water is wet.
Come on now.
Fire is hot. The sky is often blue.
And fruits and vegetables
are good for you. Go figure. A new study reveals that most of the 14 large police departments analyzed in the U.S. have lost sworn full-time officers since 2020, leading to an excess decrease in numbers. Now, there's a local nonprofit here in Detroit working to help children and families shape their own futures. Fox 2 Detroit's Hillary Golston takes us to a town hall in Detroit where local leaders are finding their own solutions to some tough problems. The California Healthcare Foundation conducted a study that found 25% of black people avoid the healthcare system entirely out of fear of facing unfair treatment. When we come back, we'll take a look at the yearly event that's making a comeback in 2023. You're watching Fox Soul's Black Report. He's an expert in civil procedure in federal courts and has received numerous awards for his teaching and scholarship. Spencer's father was the first African-American chief judge in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia, and his grandfather was the first African-American professor at the University of Notre Dame. Brandy first played the princess in 1997's Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella opposite Whitney Houston with Whoopi Goldberg and Bernadette Peters. The film has a special place in many fans' hearts and was groundbreaking at the time for its diverse cast.